This is my non-touch greeting. Okay, those of Star Trek fans, that's live long and prosper and live a hygienic life, or whatever you've got to do. I've set my timer for 8 minutes, and this is the only slide I'm going to use. It's because it gives a perspective. Okay, and we were asked to talk about what perspectives are going on in our country. And I love this slide. There's 2 reasons I love it. One, it totally alters your perspective of Scotland, because Scotland comes first in the picture. It's like north going south. It's fantastic. But the other thing that I love about the picture is the sky's clear in Scotland as well. So that is a really nice novel perspective as well. And I just kind of thought about personal perspectives, because I went to an ORN many moons ago. And what's lovely about this is that there are people from places that I used to work in, like Yorkshire Dales and Dartmoor and things like that. So it's like past parts of my life coming back to not haunt me, but just be very nice about me. The other one is you do need to be gentle with me, because I was so traumatised by the Archers last night. Any of you listen to it, I am really traumatised, and I'm sorry, it's 7 o'clock, I'm going to have to listen and see what's happened to Linda. So please be gentle. So what's going on in Scotland? I kind of thought we'd start really at the network end. So the OWLS, the Outdoor Woodland Learning Network, Bonnie will give you more information about that tomorrow, but that is essentially a group of local networks of people involved in outdoor woodland learning. Our N4 network is the Environment and Forestry Government Department, so that's our national parks, of whom they're here today. Is Ali here? Not here yet, anyway. We've got Ali and Alan, I think, coming from the national parks. We've got Penny and colleagues from Scottish Natural Heritage, but we also involve the Learning Directorate and the Climate Change Directorate now coming along too. So that is giving us a kind of government type perspective. And the other one that actually is really helpful, working a bit like the Welsh Council, is our National Network for Outdoor Learning. So that brings together a whole range of people in Scotland involved in learning outdoors. Now what I would say is that essentially Jim and Sue have almost done my keynote talk for me, but as a teacher I do believe that whole business of going through and over things again is actually really good for getting it stuck in the brain, and I've just forgotten what the word is for that, but you'll get there. So that whole business of nature connection, being in contact, stuff on the ground is really getting out there. And one of the reasons for that, so let's have a look at the Scottish Government, and it's not that much different from England and Wales in that sense. So we've got health. There's a huge focus on mental health, like in your countries with young people. In fact, this year in the programme for government, schools are going to have to appoint a mental health advisor. So things like that are going on. Diet and movement with young people. One of the interesting things that Jim came up with was that PISA result, which says British kids were under 69 out of 72 for happiness. Where was Jim? Was that what was it, happiness or just sense of satisfaction? The thing is though, is those same PISA results state Finland's at the top for a brilliant education, or for maths, or for science, or for literacy. So what happens is Scotland's kind of like 25th for this, or 20 for that, and that then puts the schools under pressure because they want a better PISA result. Those two things almost don't go together, but they do go together. And it's like, well, and so again, that's going to be something I'm going to be talking about in my talk later on about education systems. But I think we've got to look at the way in which we measure what schools do, because that is really influencing the mental health and the physical health of our young people. We're not getting them out moving enough. Let's have a look at environment. We'll look at environment. So things like we're aiming to have 21% forest cover by 2030. We've got the environment plan out. Nicola Sturgeon talks about the climate emergency. That's the way we phrase the climate up here. It's the climate emergency. We move on to climate, because we have a climate group in Scottish Government. COP26 is going to be in Glasgow. Let alone the rows that are going on between Nicola and Boris. We'll leave that for a side. COP26 is happening in Glasgow, and that's having, again, quite a knockdown impact on all of us as to what we should be doing. Then we come to learning. We're actually refreshing the curriculum for excellence. Part of that is PISA results, it's not working. Well, actually, it's a long-term thing. I like the way in which the Welsh have come up with some of the stuff that they've done there, particularly how they've made health and wellbeing actually one of the learning areas. At the moment in Scotland, health and wellbeing is one of those cross-curricular things, and we all know what happens with those. They often don't get done. So there's stuff to pinch and borrow from the Welsh again. One of the key things we've got though is Learning for Sustainability in Scotland, which combines outdoor learning, global citizenship and sustainable development. And again, that's supposed to be cross-curricular. And that kind of thing is going to feature more in the new refreshed curriculum, which I'll move on about. With learning, the other key thing that's happening in Scotland is the expansion of, is a doubling of free time of early years provision. Now, Fiona mentioned John Creed talking about the Upstart campaign. For those of you who don't know, that is a Scottish campaign to raise the school starting age to 6.5. And what is also happening at the early level in Scottish education, the early level is actually from 3 to 7 to the second year at school, is it's becoming more play-based. With the expansion, they didn't have enough buildings, so the usual response to not having enough buildings is let's put some more buildings up. But for those of us in outdoor learning, we'd be saying, you don't need to do that, just put a changing room up. That could even be a container, you know, just shove one of those in, get the outdoor clothing and use the outdoors. Yeah, no, I've got it on there, I've got a timer going there. That's 8 minutes, that will go off after 8 minutes. So, you know, unfortunately, some bright spark in Scottish Government have noticed the quality reports for early years nurseries and have noticed all the outdoor ones are getting outstanding inspections. Oh, they thought, maybe we should push for outdoor nurseries. That is massive and actually taking a lot of my time up at the moment, which is great. The other thing in Scotland, I think the child and family bit with the rights of the child, that's going to get incorporated into Scots law. Within our N4 group, we've got the Parks, SNH and Historical Environment Scotland, we've got youth forums. So again, forestry is going to be pinching ideas from them, you know, because I don't believe in reinventing the wheel, you know, you just borrow. So that's really positive. And then finally, we were asked to kind of think, well, what do we do well, what do we share? Well, we're really happy, like the Welsh, and I'm sure like the English and the Northern Irish Coens and Irish Coast, because we're those sorts of people, we share. We don't believe in reinventing the wheel. If you've got something, we'll just say, you can try that, you know, and we'll recognise the fact that you've done that. I do think the early years expansion going outdoors is really interesting. Our networks, that's 8 minutes, our networks are actually saying, we're about the right size for networks in Scotland, so you know, it's not too big, but it's not too small. I think the principles, the refreshed curriculum, going back to the principles of curriculum for excellence, are going to be really good. But the other thing that I love, and we still are struggling with it, but we link our national performance framework, which is how we link all these things together in government, they're linked to the Sustainable Development Goals. And that is actually really, really powerful for us driving forward for the climate emergency. Any questions? Happy to answer. Thank you very much.